Well,
it's Monday.
Fuck you, Chin.
Hey, what? Why?
I don't know, man.
Why'd you go bad on
like
Chin?
his energy, dude.
You don't? I feel like his energy is okay. Is your energy a little low? You look like you got some sun.
Do I?
Yeah.
A little darker, maybe?
I don't know, just a little red.
Know. I'm always red, though, right? My face.
Cat's way darker than Chin.
Yeah.
Cat's darker than Chin.
I'm a jungle Asian.
Is that a racist term? Like, if someone
She
goes,
said, well,
if someone said
jungle.
who's cat, and I went, she's a jungle Asian.
Well,
Well, it depends
Vietnam.
who you ask. I think it's hilarious. I love the term. Other people think it's racist. I love the term because there's a big difference between Southeast Asians and then like the fancier Asians, like Chin. Like Chin's really fancy.
Fancier Asians.
Chin is fancy.
Well, he's from a more northern latitude.
Yeah,
so it
he's
gets
like a
super
snow
cold.
Asian. That's why.
In Vietnam, it is jungle.
Oh,
Vietnam's
Chin's a little
all jungle.
snow leopard,
Yeah.
and you're a little tomcat.
Exactly.
Well, no, you know, what is she? What cat is she if she's from Vietnam?
Vietnam, they have the old panther.
That's not true,
Oh,
Brandon.
sorry. They
That's
have
not-
the old
but I like-
liger.
That's not true either.
They have the tiger.
There you go. They got the tiger.
They got tigers in the Philippines?
Yes, they do. I'm okay. Now, hold on for a sec. I was talking about Vietnam.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Good
not
old
in the
Vietnam.
Philippines.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as the Philippine tiger.
That's right.
But there is something called the tigers of Vietnam. The jungles of Vietnam are being pretty much decimated by poachers and hunters. But overall,
They got tigers.
It's an incredibly eco-diverse region. And they got some tigres.
There's some tigregos.
They got some tigres.
How you been doing, man?
I'm good.
Are you?
Good. I'm just a man. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. I feel like we don't see each other till Mondays.
It's crazy. I was thinking about that too. We text. But, you know, you've been in New York. And I want to get into New York. I was in Utah playing golf with my pa.
Oh, you went back to Utah.
Went back for a day to play golf with my pa. And that was fun.
Your papa.
Yep. And then I came back. Nothing too eventful to talk about there. Although Park City is a beautiful little town.
I'm in Salt Lake first week of October, second week of October.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Wise
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
Trying to see? Tell Papa Calvin to come there and slap the shit out of him.
If I'm not
Tell
shooting.
your dad I'm going to slap him around
Slap
on
him
the golf
around?
course.
What? You should play golf with him. Although it'll be October. Actually, there's golf right then. Are you a golfer?
I can golf.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll send that ball I'll send that ball.
and that's it, though. And then I'll have a good, like,
Yeah. Well, no, here's the thing.
my iron game every now and then. Everyone's like, damn, look at that. But
Yep.
for the most part, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And then when I say I lose all the balls, I mean, if you give me balls, I'm going to lose all of them. So don't give me your good ones. And then I'm going to ask you for your balls and your tees. And then I'm going to leave my putter on the green all the time and forget irons
You're
and
the
woods.
worst.
But I like to get.
I'll lose a lot of
I like to
balls.
sip on the beers and I like to drive the cart.
Yeah.
I'll be your little golf chick. What are they called? Golf groupies?
I don't know. I don't think there are any.
No,
Well, there are some. My buddy
dude.
went to
Tiger Woods fucked all the golfies.
He did.
Are they called golfies?
We can,
Oh, they call them long balls.
they do.
What do they call them?
I don't know.
Putters.
They call them holes in
No,
one.
they call them putters.
Holes in one.
No, they call them putt horse.
The putt horse.
The putt
I like
horse.
putt horses better.
No, they call them the
Look
putties.
at the golf groupies. Well, I'll get on the green. I'll get on the green in a respectable number of strokes, and then I'll four putt. And then my putting is shit. You know who I talked to?
I'll cheat too.
Oh, I got it.
I'll kick
I
my
might have
ball
told
in
you
the-
this before. The caddy I was with, my boy Cameron Booth, who plays
Trump?
a playing pro. Yeah, he's caddied for 4 presidents. I'll go through them, and then I'm going to ask you a trivia. I'm going to ask you a multiple choice question.
Okay.
So he caddied for Bill Clinton,
Okay.
George W. Bush,
Never heard them.
Barack Obama,
Okay.
and Donald Trump.
Okay.
Of all those guys, who is the largest in stature? Number one.
Oh, Trump.
Yep. Who is the
those
best
stupid
golfer?
questions?
Who's by far?
Out of those guys?
Out of those guys,
Trump.
Trump is the best
Yeah.
golfer. And then
Obama crossed your ass up though. On
and
the
this guy
basketball court.
is not political, but who was the most generous and who was the most personable?
What color?
Who was the friendliest?
What ethnicity is he?
My boy's white.
No, Trump. What else you got?
That's
Any other
right.
stupid
That's
questions?
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Who is
If he
the
was black,
who is
different
who
story.
is the most standoffish?
Bush.
Mr. Obama. But that might have just been because he's kind of a staid guy.
Yeah, but also
either way,
you're on a golf course. He's probably exhausted, just trying to get some free time.
Yeah.
And this old caddy's chatting.
no. He's not an old caddy. He's a playing pro. So what he'll do is he'll Clinton was like, teach me. He'll teach you. And he'll change your game.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys who go, just put your elbow in.
Show you a few things.
Simple shit, and then all of a sudden you're
Was he there to help Obama?
They'll all ask him. When you have a guy like that who's not just a caddy, when he's a playing pro, you ask him questions.
So you don't look like an asshole.
And not only that, he'll go like this. He'll say, just do me a favor, because I don't know why you're trying to hit in the trees. Did you want to hit on the fairway or the trees? He'll just bring your foot over here. And then when you putt, he'll say, I want you to putt over here. You go, I know, but the hole's all over there. I know. Just putt over there. And then he does that. And you want that. You just golf better with a guy like that, and he's really funny.
Sounds like he's an old Trump fan.
He's not. He doesn't. He's
Sounds
not
like he's old Trumpy Trump.
Not a political fella. I almost had a hole in one.
That's always nice.
Almost.
It's always weird when people film it.
Yeah. If I get a hole in one on a golf course, it's pure luck. So who cares?
It's all luck. Yeah. I haven't been in forever. Last time I golfed was at Tim Tebow's event.
Here's my favorite. He said to me, he gave me a comment. He goes, honestly, dude, you have a natural swing, and if I had you
with
for
my
3
help,
months,
there we go.
Because if I had you for 3 months, I'd get you down to a 10 handicap.
Yep.
Well, he knew I couldn't. He knew I couldn't. But I said,
look, ask me what I'm doing.
No, I know.
No, ask me what I'm doing.
I know.
No, but ask me. The same thing what your tennis coach does. No, ask me what I'm doing.
Are you milking a cow?
This is what your boxing coach does too. Ask me what I'm doing.
You look like you're milking something.
Mm-hmm. Milking. And you know what's below?
Yeah.
Callan's money.
So
you know what's up top?
Yep.
Your stupid fat balls. Okay. I'm milking your fucking wrinkly balls.
You're milking my balls?
Yep.
So he drives me to the airport. He's got nothing to do on Sunday.
Of course not.
I look at him, I say, so you get me down to a 10 handicap. And he goes, dude, you're athletic. You can do it. You have good body awareness. I said, yeah, okay. I said, 10 handicap, huh? I go, and how long would it take? And he goes, you work with me for, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months? I go, good. I go, I shot 100, let's say, right? Yeah. I said, now, is that counting, now 10 handicap, is that counting where we count every single stroke and I get no mulligans? No, we're playing by different, I go, no. I'm talking about tournament play, and I want to be able to do it on a consistent basis. He goes, oh. I go, yeah.
Oh, you meant just once?
I go, yeah. He goes, I mean. And I went, you're talking to me now. I don't
give
a
I'm
shit.
not Jesus. Yeah.
It would take you every day.
Why would you want to do that, though?
Exactly. Some people obsess over golf. Not
missed you in New York, dude.
I want to hear about it.
It's your old stomping grounds.
Yeah. Did you have a good time? You were working the whole time.
Working the entire time except for Friday night.
Because you wanted to go to Cafe Cyclades.
That's my favorite restaurant in America.
That Greek restaurant. I think it's on 2nd Avenue and 13th or 1st Avenue and 13th.
Something like
13th
that.
and 14th.
I was off 5th Ave.
Cafe Cyclades.
I like how people talk about New York. 5th Ave. I was off 5th Ave. Took the 6th, 7th, jump on the train, got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You were dying to go to Cafe Cyclades.
I know. I had no time, though, dude. I was out there shooting that Bravo show. And I was saying, with Jerry O'Connell, I've never worked with him. I know he's done some movies, but he's always been around the business forever.
Been around for a long time.
Forever. Everyone knows who he is. We go to lunch. Everyone's freaking stopping, taking pictures of him. I'm like, all right. And then we got on set, and the old Jerry O'Connell talent came out. That motherfucker is so funny, witty, and quick with it. I was like, oh, this is why he's been in the business forever.
That's why he's been around a long time. Like, it's not just because he's good looking.
No.
A lot of good looking guys.
He's also way better looking than me. He looks young, man. I was looking at Skinner. He's talking like, God damn. Anyways.
How old is he? My age?
No, a little younger. 40-something.
Okay.
43, I think.
Oh, that's young.
No, mate.
44.
How old?
44.
There you go.
Only 44. A lot younger than me.
But, dude.
A lot younger.
Yeah, I get, I'm like, oh, I get it. And then Andy Cohen was in there and did his thing. I'm like, oh, I get it. And then we had another special guest, huge guest. I can't say her name. You would know her. I think I texted you who it was.
No.
And I'm like, oh, that's why she's been so successful.
Every time.
There's no luck.
No, every time.
They get on and literally they just give them a few notes and then they just go, poof.
Every time.
And I'm like, oh, that's.
And by the way, add one more thing. They're always super easy to work with. They're always great people. Like they just like Josh Duhamel. Josh Duhamel's a great looking guy, but Josh Duhamel's never stopped working. He's also just a good guy. And smart and talented.
Jerry was funny.
Doesn't surprise me.
Smart, witty, and then literally like the life of the room. Everywhere we went was just like people loved him. Just so talented.
Well, when he came backstage after we had done our stand up, he was so nice.
He's so nice. He's like, and then that's what he goes, oh, dude, it's so great to meet your team. With Bryan and Rogan. He's like, those guys are so nice, man. And when we got done after the second show, I mean, I'm telling you, he's destroying the writer's room, and there's a comedic writer who's worked on some huge comedy shows and knows all these stand-up guys, and I go, dude, have you ever done stand-up? He goes, I tried it once, I tried it once when I was like 19. I was in Boston, and there was two gentlemen. One was well known, the other was just starting. You might have heard of them. The headliner was Dave Attell, and the young guy was Dave Chappelle. Yeah. And they went on before me. I thought this probably isn't for me, and then I just went back and studied some other stuff.
That's a bad group of people to compare yourself
He's
to.
hilarious, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, those writers. Some of those writers are
Yeah,
amazing.
monsters.
Well, the woman who wrote this episode of The Goldbergs, and I'm reading it, and it's fucking hilarious lines. I'm like, she's so funny. And she's back there with the director and a producer and coming up with alternative lines. And I go, what else have you written on? She was like, Modern Family, The Family Guy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, The Simpsons. I'm like, you're one of those. Okay. Yeah, it's
I've been
good.
part of a lot of shows, man. I've never been more excited for this one.
Is that right? Really?
I know.
That was a good decision then.
I know.
Because you were on the fence a little bit.
I know.
And made the choice. It's all about who you work with, dude. It's all about who you work with.
It's about the team.
Now,
yeah.
and plus your guys. It's you, Michael Yo, and Jerry O'Connell. Are there
And Dave
women?
Holmes.
Dave Holmes?
You
Bring
know,
him
he's
up.
a MTV VJ.
I don't know
For
him.
all those, for like during the heyday of like.
So is it's dudes talking about
It's
what?
it's Bravo's version of like The View, basically. It's like dudes.
Oh, I love Dave. I know Dave.
Yeah, great guy.
I've worked with Dave.
He's the head writer for
I think I've worked with Dave.
Vanity.
No, I haven't worked
He's the
with
head
Dave.
writer for Vanity, I think.
I've not worked with Dave.
Esquire, I think, right?
That's is it Esquire. Or Vanity?
I'll look it up
Esquire.
right now.
He looks like somebody. Sorry. Okay. That's great. So it's just a bunch of dudes.
Talking about pop culture Bravo shows, man. Then we have a female
Bravo shows.
Bravo shows,
So you have to watch the Bravo shows.
which I do anyways,
Yeah, you do.
which is hilarious.
You
It
watch
worked
all the
out.
Housewives shit.
All that shit.
Well, you-
Housewives, Shawns of Sunset.
So you guys
Married to
recap
Medicine.
everything?
Recap everything, and then talk about all this shit. And then we have the guests. We have some of the women on who are on the shows. We have some other big name like celebrities who are also into the shows come on. Big guests.
Great.
We have We had Andy Cohen on, who obviously Mr. Bravo.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, man.
it was cool, man. But worked that nonstop, and then did the Showtime stuff. And then Friday night I had off. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go see a show.
You had a choice.
Got a choice, and I texted you. I went, should I go see Bruce Springsteen
Springsteen for me all day.
or
Because you can't you'll
Hamilton?
never see it again.
I know, Hamilton, and then so I'd go to Hamilton.
Oh, and you were front row.
Yeah.
I personally loved it
Oh, you've seen Hamilton?
I've seen Hamilton.
You seen New York or out here?
out here.
I'm not saying.
I know. What did you think? First of all, how about
I don't know
the
what your
talent?
experience was. I don't know I don't know the second-rate show you saw out here.
Yeah.
The one I saw on Broadway,
Saw on Broadway in New York.
New York, by myself.
Some people would say that those people can sing.
Oh my God, can they? Sing?
they talented?
I
Can
didn't
they
know-
dance and
I
sing?
didn't know it was a rap.
Yeah. Now, I know the music
lot of
very
rap.
well. So if you don't know what to expect, it might be a little difficult to follow at first.
At first,
right?
like the first 10, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yes.
But then you get into the rhythm and all that.
And it's all music. It's actually no book. There's no, like, usually musicals have a story and they're acting. It's basically,
There's all.
like, if you listen to the soundtrack, you know the musical.
Yeah. That's
That's-
all it is. I like theater better than musicals, but I figured I had to go see Hamilton.
Yeah. So what'd you think?
It's amazing, like everything that goes into it. But I was telling Chin, like I'm more into the way it works, like how they got there, the auditions, how they link up the music, the symphony below,
Yeah,
all
symphony,
the
yeah.
symphony below, all them to the actors, like all that. Like I'm worried about like the production.
Yeah.
like that's what I want to see, the behind the scenes stuff. And then
Usually in musicals, you have somebody who writes the story.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody who writes the music.
yes, and then they go.
And so the book
the
is called, the
timing.
book is the story. So
Yeah.
the book is the story of the characters. But I think Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think that's his name.
Won all the awards.
He wrote
The
all
music,
of it.
right? Yeah,
he did
all
he
of
did-
it.
It's all his. And he also wrote a great, I think it was a Tony nominated thing called The Heights. He is
And then he also
brilliant.
wrote Moana, which
Yeah.
he won an award for.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's a
you're
national
welcome.
treasure in the words of Jimmy Kimmel.
So I don't know if you know this, and it would be nice if when you gave me a heads up when I told you I got a ticket to Hamilton. So after about an hour and change, hour and a half, I'm like, oh man, this is cool. This is really cool. And everyone starts applauding, and the lights turn dark, and then they get bright. And I'm like, what's going on? It's over? That's cool. That's perfect time. I'm starving. I'm glad it's over. And the guy next to me goes, No, oh, no. It's just intermission. Yeah, we go back. It's probably another. God, they'll probably go for another 2 hours. I went 2 hours. He goes, yeah. I went, all right. So I went around. I'm like, just gonna stretch my legs. I'm like, I am starving. I am so hungry. I've kind of got my fill. You know, I've kind of seen all of it. It's whatever. I know he dies in the end. Spoiler alert. Like, I know he gets shot. So I was like, you know what? I can't do this. It's Hamilton. This is embarrassing. Plus, the guy at the front noticed me. You know, so I'm like, I don't want to be disrespectful.
Can't walk out of Hamilton.
So I sat down and started up again. This fat guy started singing. I went, yeah, man, I'm really tired. You know, I'm going to leave. I walked out, and as I'm leaving, the guy working goes, you shit me, Shub? You'll be the first guy who's walked out. I've never seen anyone walk out. I went, dude, I'm so tired and hungry. He goes, all right, man. I just kept going.
You couldn't take it, huh? You walked out on Hamilton.
Yeah, the mystery was gone.
Okay, well.
It was late, bro. I was working all week.
It's just that there's a story
I should have went
there.
to Springsteen.
Yeah. You should have gone to Springsteen because you can always see Hamilton, but
I know.
you don't have the attention span.
No, I do, but
you don't.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this.
It's one of the best musicals ever.
Yeah, for sure. Got it. Hey, name anything you want to do on this planet for 3 hours besides sleep. Go. Name one thing. Eat ice cream? Nope.
Yeah.
Have sex? Sure as fuck not. Nope.
Yeah.
Play football? Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch UFC for 3 hours.
Baseball? You want to watch baseball games?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't watch football for 3 hours. You like to jog for 3 hours?
Rogan for 3 hours sometimes. Sometimes
a little long.
You got to break it up.
2, I'm exhausted.
Got to break it up.
What else you got? Name something you want to do for. I love my car.
Fish.
It's the favorite car I've ever had. I want to drive for 3 hours.
You fish, right?
Too long. 3 hours. I'm good after an hour. What else?
Golf.
Nope. Way too long. 3 hours of golf. First hour, we got it, bro.
That's what 18 hours.
We got it, bro. After one.
You've done it at that point.
3 hours? You know how long that is? I think that's why sports are
Hamilton,
down.
It gets strong in the end.
No, they sing and stuff, and then dance, and
that's where.
And then Hamilton does his thing, and the fire off, the walk off, fire off.
I don't like the way you're doing this right now. That's not. Took some effort.
No, I know, and I appreciate the effort in the first hour and a half.
But you walked down.
I had to. I apologize, Hamilton. I loved it.
I would go bad on you in a big way, but I hate to say that I do understand.
I thought it was 2 hours, and I was like, dude, I'm so tired.
I understand.
Like my thing was, I was like, dude, I've been working all week. I'm so tired. I want to get rest. I got an early flight. I'm like, but it's Hamilton, and I was like, it's 8:00 show. I'll be in bed by 10:30. This isn't a problem. And then 9:30 rolls around. I'm like, this is intermission. We're going another 2 hours. That ain't happening. I'm out.
So the thing is that I understand that. Like I've been to concerts, and now I'm a huge Springsteen fan. But even with a Springsteen concert, I'm like, he's going to sing these songs that I've heard a lot. I've seen him for an hour.
What's the initial
Yeah.
What's the initial glamour wears off?
I can go to my car and listen to it.
You're like, all right,
you know
well, there he is.
And now the only thing I'm getting is a lot of other people going woo with me, and that's not me. I'm not a rah-rah guy. So, and I have been in musicals. See, plays are different. When I'm really into it, I want to see what happens in the end.
Yeah, like
you didn't have a story. You were just listening to songs.
No, I know the story, but there's certain plays while getting the characters, or there's certain movies where after 2 hours I'm like, fuck, I wish there was more.
Yes.
Like if you watch Narcos or Game of Thrones, you're like, dude, I wish this was 7 hours.
Yes.
But even after 3, I'm like, dude, I need a break.
Yes. 3 hours is a very long
And those seats are small.
Especially in Hamilton when it's all songs. And if you haven't been hipped to the story, which is excusable because it's American history and it's like how much can you be
I looked up a bunch of Hamilton stuff where I went in, so I wanted to know a little bit. I know the story. It's just...
Well, no,
it's like when you go to basketball and when you first see or like I went to Monster Trucks the other day with my son. I'm like, holy fuck, look at these trucks. It's loud as fuck. This is cool, man. After an hour, I'm like, look at those trucks.
Right. It's all music.
Trucks.
That's it's all music, right? So after a while, you're like, wait, how
come Homeboy's not in every show, for God's sakes? Well, give me the A-lister. What are we doing here? I paid cold American cash.
He did it for so long, and then you have to move on, man. That's a lot of work every
night.
A lot. You're doing 8 shows a week. Now he's doing that 8 shows a week.
I know.
Okay, 3 hours, and he's on stage.
Dude, they were sweating their tails off.
Oh yeah, you're singing and you're dancing.
No, it's amazing, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the best
ever,
I've
right?
ever seen.
Ever.
But I do understand. Then you'll see a play. See, you got to go to New York and see the great plays.
Remember the play we went to? It was freaking a big time play, but it's super depressing.
Was it The Humans?
Yes, remember that?
remember
you and
that.
I both got done. I was like, God, I felt like they could have ended that a little different. I didn't learn much from that. I do love them though.
I love plays. I miss going to New York and doing that. I'm going to be in New York next week, and I don't know if I'll have any time.
Next week you be in New York?
Yeah, shooting a movie.
Well, I'll be there on Wednesday. During the day, I get there Wednesday morning, and I shoot at night, 11 o'clock
right.
at night. For this
so
Watch
you'll
What
be there.
Happened.
How long are you
with
going to be
Andy
there
Cohen.
for?
I leave Thursday morning for Chicago.
Wow, you're traveling a lot. You're living my life. I mean, I know that feeling.
Yeah, you know that.
You're not a big traveler. You don't like traveling much, but New York City's pretty amazing. Bravo treats you right?
Oh yeah, New York.
It's a lot of work, right? It's a lot.
Not
Why
a
you
short
don't like
flight.
getting into
Not a short flight.
You don't like
6
you don't
hours
like
back.
that. You don't like that 6-hour flight, and then the hour into the city. You don't like that.
New York's a handful, isn't it?
Yeah, and then where do you want to go in New York right now? Where? How long?
Not
Where do you
having-
want to go? A mile?
I can't believe people live there. And like, I'd go to the park every morning to watch the kids, which is a little weird, but I watch kids play and drink my coffee. And I forget what park
You miss
that
your?
was.
Don't you miss your
Yeah, I
kids
miss
when you
my
see
kids,
little bunnies?
so I just stay in the park and drink coffee every morning. And I'd watch people to hustle because the train would get off. There's the exit for the train, and they come up from the ground like ants, and then you pass through the park. And I just watch them every morning going back and forth. Like, how the fuck do they do this? And raise kids, and it's what they
not
love.
A city to
People
have
love
children,
it.
Not a
People
city
love
to have
it.
children in, but people do. They grow up in the city. I know people who have. It's you grow up fast.
Great food.
Yeah, the best.
You know what though?
It's also a young
Every city
person's
has good
city when
food.
you're single and you're young.
I bet that's
it's also
fun.
changed
It's
a lot.
hip. You're like moving nonstop.
Always, you just.
I wouldn't like that when I was young, though, man.
You wouldn't have?
No.
We also grew up, in Agora. That's more country and expanse, space. Your eye, when you're in Colorado, when you see mountains and stuff, that's very soothing to the eye. And when you're in New York City, it's vertical.
It's overwhelming.
You're surrounded by walls.
It was toasty in there, too.
Oh, they summertime in August, early September in New York.
It was toasty out there,
It's
man.
toasty as
It was hotter there than it was in L.A.
Yes. Humid.
Jerry grew up there. Where we were filming,
did?
he's like, I grew up 3 blocks up there.
He grew up in Manhattan?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's like, I grew up 3 blocks from here.
What did his parents do?
I forget. I think it says on his Wikipedia. Nothing crazy.
He's got a brother.
Brother, then his wife is
Rebecca Romaine.
Rebecca Romaine. They have 2 kids.
Wow, that's
Lives
awesome.
in Calabasas.
Good-looking kids. Tall kids, I'm sure. Tall, majestic children. He got a part that we had auditioned, and Jason Bateman was directing, and he got the part. Jason came down and goes, "It's not going to happen." I went. It was so cool though. He came down the parking lot. He goes, "Not going to happen." I go, "What happened?" He goes, "Steve McPherson just wants Prince Charming." Going with Jerry O'Connell. Jerry didn't even have to audition. I was like, okay. Lasted 1 episode, but still.
Still. Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. So you tell Jerry not to take my parts anymore.
I'll see what I can do.
What was the last movie he was in that was there was a movie he did. Was it Stand By Me?
The last movie?
He did that
No,
as
no,
a
but he was in
kid.
that, right?
Yeah.
He was a fat, chubby kid in there.
He was like
Acting
13.
Forever. He's been acting forever. He was a fat, chubby kid in that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it was
Right.
amazing to see him like thin and good looking afterwards.
Yeah. He stopped doing movies as much.
He
More TV,
writes a
right?
shitload. Like he was on Billions.
He was?
Yeah.
Stephen
cool.
Birch.
Yeah.
That's great.
He's on a
Bang
bunch
Theory?
of stuff. He does
He works.
voiceovers,
He's a working actor.
writes a lot of stuff.
Working actor.
Yeah.
He
I
just
think that's
always
only the
works.
acting stuff, but he does a shitload of producing and writing
He
for
does?
big time stuff. Yeah.
I didn't know
Big time
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what he's been doing lately.
Good for him.
And then remember it was down to him or Ryan Seacrest for the host of Kelly and Regis.
oh, really?
It was down to him and Seacrest. They went with
Wow.
Seacrest. He was killed it on that show when it was him
Yeah.
and Kelly. Talented fucking dude, man.
How many episodes
He's just
are you
like
gonna
us.
shoot of
He's
these bad
hilarious.
boys?
We shot 3 last week.
And how many are you going to shoot all together?
We'll see how these 3 go.
I got you. I know how that is.
See how these 3s go, and then there it is, play by play.
Is he one of the producers?
Yep,
Executive.
him, Andy Cohen, and Michael Davies. Power 3.
Make some money. Davies is the guy you had a meeting with a long time ago, right?
Michael Davies, genius,
Yeah, he is.
big baller,
Some
big
people
boy.
can just see. Some people they got a crystal ball. They can just see shit and make it happen. I love that. Michael Davies.
He did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He's done a shitload of shows.
God, I love that. Was he a soldier of some kind?
I don't think so. English feller. He's the head of Embassy Row.
Was he not? I know there's another guy who's like, no, that's the guy who started Survivor. The guy who created Survivor was in the SAS or something. He was just
Yeah, not him. Not Davies. You're gone next week shooting Batman?
no.
Or it's Joker.
It's I'm not allowed to say, but it's a movie.
Oh, you can't say anything anymore.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say what it is. I got in trouble. I got in trouble for the little comment I made on
You
here.
couldn't say it rhymes with the movie Boker.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, you're not the movie that rhymes with Boker.
I don't know. I'm doing a movie called it's called something like Charlemagne or something. I remember.
Oh no,
It's none of your business
you're
what I'm
in,
doing.
Brokeback. No,
I'm doing Brokeback 2
City
with
It's called
Sacha
City
Baron,
Slickers.
with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Called City Slickers.
I have to make out with him and love him.
It's called.
Could you do that? I know you're gay, but could you do Brokeback Mountain? I mean, if
Dude, you know what? I was watching.
you have to be in love with
What
me.
was I was watching? On El Chapo, the Secretary of Defense is a gay man, and they show him just making out with these young boys.
Hold on.
And
hold on.
Joanna goes,
Secretary of Defense in El Chapo's.
El Chapo in the series on Netflix.
Oh,
True
and
story.
so-
He was actually a gay man.
But he was
He had a
closeted?
hidden lover. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and he
I
came
love
out
that
eventually.
stuff.
But
I love when bad guys are gay. It's fantastic.
yeah, so makes him super naughty. So
So he was gay.
he was gay and he was dating this young fella, and they show him like always like making out stuff. And Joanna goes, "Hey, what happens if like David Ayer or someone asks you to do a movie, but they want you to make out with the dude?" I'm like, God, it'd be struggle for me, man.
Or it'd be a dream come true. The thing is, for me, it would be a struggle.
Have you ever done that?
I did it with Jimmy Burke
Of
in
course
a
you
play.
have. Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm not
yeah, you have.
comfortable with making out with a guy.
Yeah, but you
It's
did
just
it, though,
not my
right?
thing.
And then how many times did you do it?
No, I mean,
No, but like more than 6.
well, we dated, but I mean, no, but
You and Jimmy made out.
we did. It was
Oh,
just
that makes-
comedy. It was comedy. It was really fun. It killed him. It was like he was a bike racer who fell down, and he was like motherfucker. And I was like, and then he goes, "Let me see your body. You pump? Let me see your
Yeah.
body. You look like you're in shape." Like, I'm not in shape. And I take my shirt off. I go, Jesus, dude, you got And then we get in this thing, and then we just start making out. But the whole fucking place would go crazy. It was a sketch we did. It was so much fun, but because it was the last thing you would expect. But I have to say that if I had to do a TV show or a movie where I had to make out with a guy, like Gary Oldman in Prick Up Your Ears, you ever seen it? Yeah, well, he is bub slapping with look, bring this up.
Damn, 1987. Well, they say
Yeah,
they
with
say
that,
Heath
okay,
Ledger.
See that guy right there? So that's okay. See that guy? That's Alfred Molina, an
Yeah.
amazing actor, not the most attractive guy. They make out so hard, they just
Really?
kiss. Daniel Day-Lewis in My Beautiful Laundrette.
Well, you just got to say fuck it and go for it, right?
You do,
gotta
but
get someone to the
I'm just
role.
not that caliber of actor, and I'm not trying to be.
Pan to Bryan 6 months from now, you get some C-level offer, and you're just.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they're in love. I mean, Gary Oldman.
Hey,
does
would
such
you
a
rather
good
do?
job.
Would you rather do that or softcore porn? Like in a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like
With a girl?
No, with a dude. But there's no making out. You just got to pretend he's railing.
Well,
you.
instead, I could dry hump way faster
That's
than
what
I
I'm
could
thinking.
really make out.
Like you'd
Daniel
much rather-
Day-Lewis does some fucking kissing in My Beautiful Laundrette, and it's a movie. And at first, you're like, I was with my friend and he's kind of a like tough guy, and we're watching this movie, and all of a sudden, Daniel Day-Lewis turns around and walks toward the guy, and they start making out. And my buddy goes, "Hey, what the?" He goes, "This is in the '80s. We didn't know." He goes, "Hey, what the fuck?" Like he goes like this. No, we're watching it. And he goes like this. He goes like this. I just heard him. He goes like this. Guy turns around. He comes running in. They start kissing, and my buddy goes, "Wait." He goes, "Wait. Why did they tell me? Why did they tell me this? I didn't want to watch this." He felt so duped that they snuck it in on him. He goes, "Wait, what?" the
Yeah,
fuck?"
they're saying for Brokeback Mountain.
Bring
like,
up My Beautiful
like
Laundrette.
Keith Ledger.
Was kissing scene.
They're saying like Keith Ledger and what's the other homeboy in that movie? He's one of my favorite actors.
Oh,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's so good.
They said they offered to a lot of the
I love
guys.
that actor.
A lot of other people wanted, they offered the role and they turned it down.
I believe it.
They couldn't kiss with the dudes.
Yeah, you gotta be too in love. I don't. For me, it's
In love,
I'm not
easy,
into it.
brother. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not into it. Yeah, he licks him. Go ahead and give me. But give
B,
me.
I guarantee you.
Show me the YouTube.
B, if they came up to you, like, "Hey, dude, we want to cash as the lead role in the new Joker movie, but you got to make out with the Riddler, like hardcore." You'd be like, yeah, how much? Where do I sign?
Where's the dotted line?
Yeah.
Where's the fucking dotted line?
Listen, we want to make you the new Joker. You're the headline
Beautiful
Joker,
Laundrette.
but you got to suck off the Riddler in this scene.
So we're watching this movie, and it's so far it's kind of normal. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Turn this up.
Why don't people like laundrettes? Because they like toilets. This could be a Ritz among laundrettes.
Daniel Day-Lewis, the great Daniel Day-Lewis.
A laundrette as big as the Ritz. Oh, yes.
Your friend's like, what
My
the?
buddy goes, wait, what's he doing? How the fuck? Yeah. So that, and back, by the way, how times have changed. Back then, in 1963, when I was watching this shit, that was like, we were like, what? Is a movie with guys? It was interesting. But
Times have changed.
Times have changed. Times have changed.
Shin, what'd you do this weekend, dude? Speaking of times have changed.
I always forget whenever you ask me, man. Oh, I saw the fights.
Because you were on
Jesus Christ.
what is that,
You're on
horse
your knees?
tranquilizer?
Horse tranquilizer.
You're on horse tranquilizer and completely GSB or whatever it is.
So I didn't.
GHB, bro.
GHB.
GSP. You were on GSP.
So I watched the fights in LA. I don't want to say what place it was because I don't know if it's something that's going to get me in trouble or not. But I was watching the fights there.
Did they illegally stream them?
No, we paid.
So why would you get in trouble?
So I was waiting for my Uber outside, right? And my friends took off because they're going to go home. So I was just going to Uber back to my place.
Sure.
And then the Uber showed up late. And then he also showed up across the street.
Okay.
So it was a busy street and like 2 ways of traffic.
Okay.
It's busy.
Not a big deal.
So then I was waiting for a while. And then I'm like, why are you over there? Anyways, like 5 minutes later, still waiting for traffic to pass by, I see someone walking across the street right next to me. And he got hit by a car.
Oh.
Like literally right in front of me. So
Did he
I
get
was
hurt
screaming for
really
the car
bad?
to stop.
Hold the fuck on. When I go, what'd you do this week? I go, God, I forget. Oh, that's right. I watched a man die.
He didn't die.
What?
He didn't die. So it was some random homeless dude.
Got wrecked. What kind of
Because
car
you know
was it?
some homeless dudes in L.A., they just walk in
Yeah, they
front
just
of
go.
traffic.
They think
Yeah.
people.
I know.
Well,
They
it's
don't
like
care.
they want. It's a death wish, right?
Yeah.
So he got what he wanted.
They're just in a different world.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
he
Also
got,
known as
how badly
high.
did he get hurt?
So this is what's crazy about it. The cars are going about like, I don't know, 40 miles per hour, whatever. So when the cars saw him at the very end, he saw him. And then he hit the brakes, so it probably slowed it down to about 20 miles per hour.
Not terrible.
And then he hit the guy flew. And I
Over
was
the
like,
car
oh
or
my
hit the
God.
windshield?
No, the car stopped after he hit him because it skidded, and then he just flew this way. So I was
Far?
here. He went from my left all the way to my right.
Jesus Christ.
And then I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. So I made the car stop and pull over.
Were you like, oh my God, that's good meat? Or
No. Yeah. No. But so I made them pull over. It was an old Asian couple, right? So the old dude was driving. The old lady got out of the car in the passenger seat, from the passenger seat. And then we turned around. The homeless guy just took off.
yeah, they're relentless, bro.
He just took off. So he was able
Yeah.
to walk and say something to me like gibberish. And I go, are you okay? And he just took off.
Yeah.
No injuries or nothing.
Probably injuries
I'm
later
sure
on.
he has broken bones.
Yeah,
somewhere.
he'll figure it out though. Was the car fucked up? What kind of car was it?
Mercedes truck.
Ooh,
Oh,
the
that-
G wagon.
Those don't give. There's not a lot
The
of
older
give on
truck.
those.
The
Are those,
SUV.
made,
ML.
are those the
That
ones
was,
made of
yeah.
Nerf?
God, the guy just bounced off. Got up, was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
But wait, the place where you watched the UFC event at, you can't say the name.
I guess I could. It's a beer garden. Some fans of the show were there too, so they said what's up.
So
Confused.
what was your that was pretty
No, because I was pissed off at my Uber driver for parking across the way, right? Because I said pick me up over this location. I gave him the address.
Yeah.
So he waited on the other side, just asking me to cross. So I was really upset about that. And of course, I got to witness a freaking car accident because of that.
Yeah.
I could have also got hurt too.
And why are you mad at the place?
How about the guy, the Uber driver?
Okay.
Pull around make a U-turn and go to where I'm at.
Or you could just run your ass over the street.
I had to do it afterwards. After that accident, all the cars stopped, and it was finally my time to go.
Wow.
So I left, but there was like 20 other people there that witnessed it. So,
But did you? But the reason you didn't want to say where you're watching the fights because you think they're illegally streaming it?
no. I'm thinking since I left the scene, even though there was other witnesses there.
Yep, you were an eyewitness.
But if
But
the
no,
guy runs
you can
away,
leave.
he's okay.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
There's
need
nothing I
white
could have done right
witness.
there,
No.
unless I chased
you're
chased
fine.
him down or
No,
something.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Was no one else was injured? The car was fine.
The car was dented, obviously. but
That's on them.
Yeah,
Figure
no
out
one else was
insurance.
Put a
injured.
dent in the car and you
Dented.
still walked away?
Gangster.
The guy, I think he's just on drugs or something because any
Was he
other
in a-
person would have not
was
been
he in a
able
suit
to
of
walk.
armor?
Yeah, you'd be surprised what bums can go through.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. Just sound like something.
By
to
the
say.
way, hobos are a rugged lot.
They're pretty resilient. You'd be surprised.
I mean,
harsh
they'll
winters in
dent your
Denver.
car.
Harsh winters in Denver. They
Yeah.
kill it
You'd
out
be
there.
surprised what bums
They
can
are
go
tough
through.
though.
Yeah, they're tough as fuck.
Need water,
I
food.
think it's the first time he's been hit by a fucking car.
Living outdoors.
Who'd you watch the fights with, Chin?
A few friends.
They're
That fight
UFC
was-
fans.
They are UFC fans.
I only saw the title fight.
Did you illegally stream it?
No.
Yeah, he did. Look at his face. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Good for you,
I
brother.
didn't.
Don't give those bastards your money.
No,
you got it, bro.
I didn't.
That's what kids are doing too. It's the
on
one
my-
hip thing you do.
On my
It's the one
iPad,
current thing
no,
you do.
I never steal.
You
On
illegally
my
stream it.
iPad, I got my pay-per-view. I'll even show you.
And you
think I have an
you decide
email
not to watch any other fights, just the main event.
I just didn't have time. I have them all. You know, but
You're
the
in
problem
Utah?
is when you YouTube when you pay-per-view, you
Yeah.
can't record it. So I pay the 60.
Yeah, it's live.
Yeah, and then it just goes away. So
That's
I
why-
only got one.
That's why people illegally
And the
stream
reason
it.
is I thought, first of all, I thought the fight was going to, they started earlier. I was in Utah. So
Well, they'd start later.
whatever it was, I had to buy it really quickly. I was like, I'll try to get to
So
a
you
bar.
only saw like the main event.
Yeah, so that was a surprising, and maybe because I've never given Tyron Woodley his due.
I know. That's what I said.
I've never given him his due.
I know.
And maybe I haven't given his due in how intelligent he is. Obviously, we know he's a great athlete. And but the first time I met Tyron, I was with Eve Edwards, and he came to the Improv to watch my stand-up. And I was struck. He was training at American Top Team. Nobody knew who he was. And I remember he looked like a 55er. He was short. Like, he's not tall. He was probably, 5'9", maybe?
Short, yeah.
And so every time I think about Tyron Woodley fighting a really tall guy like Darren Till, I think to myself, he's too short.
He gets it done.
He's got the same reach, which I was very surprised by, and he gets it done. But that punch to knock him down with that punch,
Amazing, right?
yeah, he does that a lot. He steps back and then that's kind of what he did, right?
Yeah, it looks good, man. He looked fucking great.
Is it fair to say that that Darren Till got caught in a darce and that people who had more experience would not have? Is that
No, I don't think so. I think Till thought he was going to be able to warm up. He was going to give Till the first few, or give Woodley the first few rounds, feel him out, and then go to his game plan, pick him apart. Thought maybe he'd gas out. Remember too, Woodley's not known for his grappling. So when you down there and you have underhooks, you're probably not thinking that he's a really good submission artist.
He hasn't submitted anybody since
Probably since Strikeforce,
Yeah.
old school. So he's never submitted
I think
anyone.
once,
He's never submitted anyone in the UFC. Remember, he's rocked, so there's going to be a little bit of brain trauma. You're a little bit out of it.
Sure.
You're kind of coming to. You have an underhook. This guy's not known for submissions. You're just trying to stand up, and then he sinks that in. It's
so
too,
sneaky.
once it's in, it's over.
It's so sneaky too.
Once it's in, it's over. So I don't think it was a matter of too soon for Till. I thought it's a matter of Woodley being better that night. I think Till's going to be champion. It's just a matter of time. And I think Woodley's highly, highly underrated. And we listened to the narrative that Dana White paints that he's a boring, not a very good fighter, and we all fucked up, including myself.
Yeah.
And he's a phenomenal fighter, and he's one of the greatest of all time. If he's at least top three, there's Matt Hughes, George St. Pierre, then Woodley. And I think
In the welterweight division,
yeah, and I think
for
we're all
sure.
doing a disservice by not appreciating him.
Yeah.
And I think we're letting Dana White paint the narrative, which is insane.
What did Dana White say after the fight? Didn't he say something?
He said, he looks great. He has knockout power in both hands, but when he opens his mouth, he shoots himself in the foot. No one likes him. He doesn't have any fans. Just isn't true.
Why would he say that about his champion?
I know, because you got to sell that product down the road. Yeah, I went on an hour rant on this on my show.
You
so,
did?
Yes.
What? Yeah.
I'd rather make out with you than go over it again. I'd rather kiss you like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to the show.
I want to suck your teeth.
I'm just curious about
your teeth aren't even crooked anymore.
Let me ask you this before we move on, because I'm curious. He's going to fight Colby Covington?
Colby Covington? Probably, yeah. That'd be next for him. End of the year. I think Dana said how long he's out. Recently. Go to MMA Fighting. I think they posted. I think he's out till a while.
Colby.
No, not Colby. Colby's ready to go. I think it's Woodley.
Woodley didn't get hurt, though. He didn't have anything land on him. He's
no.
Okay, right? So he could maybe fight in November.
He doesn't want to, though. He has so much other shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something there.
I think he puts it on Colby as well.
Yes. No, not Woodley out.
Boy, that's weird for Dana to talk about.
This?
No, that's old. That's his face winner. There's literally a thing of them saying when Woodley's going to fight next. I guess just fuck it.
I don't know how Kamaru Usman gets down to 70. I really don't. He looks as big as Rashad Evans. He's so fucking big.
You ever seen Darren Till in person?
No.
He's fucking enormous.
Yeah.
Those guys do it. Yeah, but they're going to. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. Well, I'm curious, dude. How about this? How about Triple G and Canelo fight this weekend? Did you know that?
I didn't know
There's
that.
no hype on it.
That's so weird.
Isn't that strange?
I can't wait for that fight. Don't tell me about the Porter Garcia
No, you
fight.
can wait for that fight.
Didn't they fight?
Yeah, on Saturday, bro.
I know, but I haven't seen it yet.
God damn.
Did you see it?
My work for Showtime. I had to cover it, yeah.
Good fight? Don't tell me.
I think Porter makes everyone look bad. If you're like, I was talking to Keith Thurman about it. Like, you don't really want to fight Porter because he makes everyone just. It's a dog fight, so you can't really show off your skills. No, because of his style. Like, he doesn't have knockout power. He just comes forward. It's hard to look good, and it's exhausting to fight him. No one wants to fight him. It's just a shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not exciting. Like, he doesn't sell the fight. You know, he's a phenomenal champion, but it's just like.
Yeah.
It's one of those matchups where you'd much rather fight someone else where you can build the hype, maybe get a knockout. Like, you're not going to knock Porter out.
Canelo Triple G, and you're right. I haven't heard much.
Nothing.
Very strange.
But you just said you can't wait.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I know, but you can wait.
Yeah.
Everyone can wait.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened was Canelo testing positive, fucked everything up. Because we thought it was going to be then, and they test positive for tacos.
Also, apparently, Canelo's paid a price with his Mexican fans for the steroid thing.
Yeah, well, because they're like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Throwing Mexico under the bus?
Yes.
He's like, it's the Mexican meat. I can't be eating this Mexican meat. They're like, the meat's fine, bitch.
Yeah.
It's the steroids.
Yeah.
Our tacos are fine.
Yeah.
I've tried all them tacos.
Right. I watched this documentary on the CrossFit Games, and they're just bring up some of the CrossFit women. They're just so fucking huge. And this Australian guy took third. He tested positive for steroids, and the rest of them with their traps.
Were they
and
shitting on him?
And they were like,
"How dare
look.
he?"
And people like this were like, he's a cheater. He's dirty, and it's stealing. It's robbing from those of us who are clean. I'm like, really? There you go. There you go.
Dude, that's normal.
Is that girl right there? Yeah, that's normal.
Them and Jessica Andrade.
Those aren't steroids. Nothing to take away from them. They're still phenomenal, but come on. I don't be a hypocrite.
Phenomenal
at work,
pushing weights. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, are you fucking joking me, though? It's hilarious.
Who gives a fuck? Like, well, yeah, of course they do.
Yeah,
but who cares?
until you're going, he's a piece of shit, he's dirty, and you're like, but you have giant abs, and what are you talking about?
But no one sees it. Like, it makes zero news.
Yeah.
Because we just assume it. It's like the WWF guys. It's all right. It's like the Olympias. Like, everyone's like, all right. Whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, but they swear that they're clean.
So do the Olympia guys.
Yeah.
You talk to any of them, they all like, yeah, dude, this is protein and steak, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
It's normal. It's normal for a woman to have a chin like that.
Yeah.
And you love that.
No.
That's your style.
No. I'll tell you who I do like.
Your style.
Fittest woman on earth. Toomey, she's so cute to me. She's got the cutest face on the planet.
Yeah, fat dick.
Nope, she's very feminine.
Fat dick in the front.
She's very feminine.
Does she have a 5 o'clock shower or does she go full
I
beard?
would bring her up.
What's her name? Toomey?
Fittest woman and CrossFit 2017. Top female CrossFit athletes.
Dude, how do you have time to look at this shit?
Oh, Tia?
This is what you look at?
Tia Toomey. Yeah, that's my girl. So cute. I mean, get a picture though, don't.
Face is-
Nah, get the fuck out.
No,
No, you're a gay man.
No,
hey,
just,
Brian,
that's a
listen.
bad.
Hey, hold on, Chin, leave
That's
that
a bad
there.
picture.
No, Chin, leave that there.
No, you can't
Oh, there you
see-
are.
no.
Hey, here's the problem, dude. Look at me. I
can't look
accept
at-
you being
I can't
a
look you in the eye.
51-year-old gay man.
I can't look you in the
You're
eye.
going through a lot.
No, I'm
Some
not.
call it midlife crisis.
Give me another picture right now.
I call it you coming out of the closet.
No, give me another picture.
Big gay Al has landed.
No, let me-
No, accept this.
Give me another picture.
Brian, I don't care. You know what?
Okay, look, she got her face.
She's very handsome. Now
No.
listen.
Another one.
You know what? If you and Chin were
She's in the
fucking,
middle of
I
the-
would not care. If that's what's going on
I
here.
can't look you in the eye.
While Chin's so quiet on the weekends and you're gone on the weekends too, I don't care, gentlemen.
All right, that's
if
not
you two
a-
are fucking each other,
No.
I do not care.
Brennan, I can explain.
No, it's fine.
That one on the rings where she's so cute. All right. No, don't do that. Don't be mean. She's
I'm not
very
being
pretty.
mean. No, you're a gay man.
She's
I
very
don't
pretty.
care. No, she's
I have a
handsome.
crush on her.
There's a difference between pretty and handsome.
Yeah, she's very feminine. These are bad pictures.
Yeah, I'm sure all of them are terrible. I'm sure there's some light we can find out there in the world that would help.
She's very, very cute in some ways.
Yeah, she's very successful. And listen, you like there she is. You like a manly woman. There's no problem with this.
I
Brian.
don't like a manly woman.
Yeah, you do. Some guys like fat chicks.
I like muscular girls.
You like chicks with dicks.
I
There's not a problem.
like muscular girls, but that's a little much.
God, you have the worst taste in women. Chin, let's
That's
go
a
to
little
current
much.
events. How dare you?
All right.
What the fuck?
I got a little
man?
carried away. You're looking at her in full CrossFit mode.
I would love to look at your phone and see how much time you waste looking up girls with dicks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And lifting weights.
Chicks with dicks, number one. Number one.
Chin looks at black
Thing
guys.
in
You look
Pornhub.
at chicks with dicks. There's a weird fucking crowd in here. Kat,
Yeah.
I forget where I was going with this. You and I are the only normal ones in here. Brian's into chicks with dicks. Chin's into killing people and black dudes. You're into, what's your style?
I like brown dudes, like Filipinos.
Oh.
Those are my thing.
Is your man Filipino?
Yeah. I also like dudes who are like quirky, really weird.
Oh, like nerdy.
Yeah. Like if you can make me laugh and like watch Star Wars and Game of Thrones, I'm into it.
Ooh, all right.
So you like Filipino men, which is not a bad. They're beautiful people.
Yep.
And you like it if they're like a little dork. Like when I say dork, it's a good term. Like nerds run Hollywood.
Yeah,
So you like it when they like know their shit on Game of Thrones, and then like the Netflix and chill, but also play video games on the side.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday might, I don't know, do nothing but a crossword puzzle.
Chin, type in
crossword
hot
puzzle?
Filipino guys.
Don't do that, Chin.
Do it.
But that's your style. That's your style, Kat.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated outside the Filipino race?
I dated one white guy. I've dated 2 Vietnamese dudes, and that's about it.
Never a black guy.
There you go.
I didn't grow up with a lot of
Is that your
black
type?
people. It was a lot of Asians and Mexicans. Also, I don't think black guys really were digging me when I
I'll
was
tell you what's
younger.
disturbing is this. Kat says that she likes Filipino guys. You forced Chin to Google that so you could look at it. Because me and Kat aren't looking at the screen.
Look.
Hey, could there be any more signs you're a gay man? And I
Dude,
don't
what are
give
you
a fuck.
Talking about?
I don't care.
I'm not gay,
It's
dude.
fine,
I'm just
dude.
looking at hot Filipino guys.
And this I know Chin's gay. He's like right away.
I know.
Like
He's
right
he goes-
away.
He goes,
Oh,
really?
it's a tab. Deal. You sure you don't want to do black? All right.
It was
we'll
on
do
a
this
speed
now.
type. It
I
was on a
know.
speed type. It was already in a code.
But Kat, what was the difference
Yeah,
from
you can
dating
take those guys off.
What's the difference from dating the white guy to the Filipino guys?
The white guy, he was cool. Just had an Asian fetish. I felt like he liked, like, it didn't really matter if it was me or like another Asian girl.
Any Asian would do.
Oh, that's
He's just trying to get his rocks off.
An Asian
Yeah.
fetish would be, that he just likes Asian girls. So
Yeah, it didn't matter if it
You're
was like me or
interchangeable.
another person. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, some people are like that with it's black, white,
Yeah.
or also like with little people. Like it's a fetish.
Oh, yeah.
They don't know if it's true love.
Well, I was with a little person who's a comic, and this hot girl.
Are you talking about the only little person who's a fucking comic, Brad Williams, Brian?
Yep.
Hey, detective. Well, I don't want
don't
to
know.
say his name, but he's
You don't know.
he's
Could've
a
been,
small
could've been.
person who's a comic.
You don't know. Could have been. She literally was so hot, and she pulled him into the bathroom and
Yeah,
told him to bang her.
yeah.
Whether or not he did, I don't know, but I was there.
Very cool.
Brad, I think, told that story on the podcast.
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Interesting,
I don't want
Kat.
to throw him under the bus.
And so now you're just sticking with the Filipinos.
Yep. I don't like broy dudes either. I'm the biggest bro I can handle.
You're a little broy.
Yeah.
Broy dudes are a little.
Do you have brothers or
predictable.
sisters?
I have a younger sister and a baby brother. I just grew up with a lot of dudes. That's why.
That's fine.
Dad,
Huh? Dad? Yeah.
mom, brothers.
Yeah.
You had one
No,
brother.
just one baby brother.
Right.
I have a lot of cousins.
Yeah.
That's fair. Let's jump to some current events. We're going to see Kat in current events, too, because she's a little more up to date on life than Chin. She gives us many good current events.
Yeah.
Because Chin will pull up like... I know.
You do.
Chin has some negative ones.
Yeah.
So I said, Kat, why don't you help us out?
Yeah, so there's a grocery store in Kuwait who happened to have put googly eyes on all their fish to make it seem like it's fresher. And
great.
a woman on her way home from the grocery store saw the eye fall off while she was driving and realized what was happening.
Do you
Took a
think
picture of it.
they're naive enough to put the eyes on things, or are they just doing it for the looks? Like, fresh fish.
I don't mind.
I don't know. I really
They
don't
look
know.
cooler.
Yeah.
But the shop got shut down, didn't
I
it?
prefer my fish with googly eyes.
That's what the first article said.
I don't even know if it's illegal, is it?
No, hell no.
Decorating your fish. I think it's great. I'm pro googly eyes.
Dude, how about my boys at Showtime were eating at a famous sushi place in New York, and a rat jumped on the table.
No.
A giant master splinter rat jumped on the table, and everyone screamed, ran out, and they're like, do we need to pay our bill? And the restaurant owner was like, just go. We'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, when a rat.
A
jumps
Subway
on.
rat jumped on the table.
It jumped.
Jumped.
Must have been, was it afraid and running from something, or was it like
No, it's
tuna?
starving. Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Rainbow roll.
Wow. A rat.
I know, dude. I love rats. I've been turned off sushi. I ordered sushi from one of my favorite places, and it came. It was kind of nasty. I haven't had it since. It's been months since I've ate it. Months.
Really?
I've been turned off sushi.
Well,
Well-
sushi you should be able to not smell the fish. If it smells
I
fishy,
know.
then it's not
This
fresh.
place
Well,
was fishy.
our
well,
place,
unless
our
we
spot.
sweet
Sugarfish.
sugarfish is delicious.
Sugarfish is amazing.
I used to be so anti sugarfish. Remember that? Because I felt like it was North Korea. They always tell me what I was going to eat. Wouldn't let me
So
pick.
good.
And then I let them pick, and it's delicious.
What's it called? Nozawa?
No,
When you just like trust me?
it's delicious.
Oh yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. It's
The rice is warm.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you guys went there? Chin, you ever been?
I go a lot.
You go a lot,
You talking about omakase?
omakase.
Yeah, see?
Omakase.
Omakase.
and you eat sugarfish?
No, not sugar. I go to a place in Newport Beach.
Bro, I'm talking about sugarfish.
Mazda. You said you go a lot to sushi, right?
sugarfish.
That,
I've
that,
never
that
been to
albacore they
sugarfish.
serve is just butter.
My mouth is watering. You hungry?
Yeah, I'll eat that.
What else we got, Kat? Or Chin?
Cat, she's on this right now.
Hey, I was watching My 90 Day Fiance, and they went to I think the Philippines, or maybe it might have been, it's somewhere in Asia. Apologize. But on the street, they have these big eggs, and then she was like, ooh, you got to try this. This is a black dude from like New York. She's like, you got to try this. So they crack open this fucking Jurassic Park Velociraptor egg. He's like, this is the biggest egg I've ever
Ostrich
seen.
egg?
She goes, sips green juice out of it, and then he goes, what the fuck? And she takes the cap off, and there's a straight up fetus bird with its fucking feet tucked up, and he's like, I'm not eating that. She's like, it's super disrespectful, and he ate it, and he was so sick.
Hold on.
That's real.
That's real. It's very popular in the Philippines as well as Vietnam and I think Cambodia as well.
I think
what
they're in
is it?
Cambodia.
What is it? What kind of egg is it?
It's a chicken egg. The Filipino term for it is balut.
But they're big.
Yeah, it's basically a unborn fetus in an egg, and you boil it alive. You drink the soup in it. It tastes like broth, and then you eat the
boil
chicken.
it.
And,
Oh, that's
Yep.
it. That's it.
Oh,
This is what I was talking about when I said jungle Asian versus fancy Asian.
it's
You eat
boiled
this?
though, right?
I don't. I've had it before. I've never ate the bird. I only eat the yolk and drink the like little broth inside.
Look at the bird, dude. They
Yeah.
eat that.
Yeah. I mean,
You ate that, Chin?
Yeah, I've had it once.
Son of a
I feel
bitch.
bad for the little bird. He's cute.
They boil them alive in there.
yeah. Poor little guy.
Well, what's the difference between this and eating soft shell crab?
Probably nothing, but
I don't
still.
eat soft shell crab.
Okay, never mind then.
No, I just feel bad for the little cute chicken. Let him at least grow up and then kill him.
And then slit his face off.
Give him a.
At least chop his beak off and put him in a cage so
Give him
he
3
can't
months,
move.
Give him 3 months of life in a cage on a factory farm.
At least
then
douse it in
kill him.
hot sauce if you're going to do this.
Yeah.
But you've ate this a lot?
Not often.
Listen, man. Like when I watch Fear Factor and any of those game shows and they eat weird stuff, the physical stuff I would dominate. I would shit on most people. When it comes to this, I'm telling you, I do not have the mental strength to eat that.
I don't
if
either.
someone said, Shab, I will give you $1 million and put those gold rims on your Porsche that you want, all you got to do is suck this egg, I could not do it.
Well, all you have to do is drink horse semen or horse urine. Do you know that was one of the things?
Yeah, I know. That's what got him canceled. You know that?
Well, and I understand. That's when you jump the shark. If you're going to drink horse semen, then
Dude,
how?
I'd almost rather
How
drink
the
horse
fuck
semen
would
than
you
that.
drink
You know,
I
what?
could never.
I'd rather suck off Mr. Hands than eat that.
Not me. I'll eat
You'd rather eat that?
I'll eat a boiled baby chicken
Fuck,
over
dude.
horse semen or horse urine.
Horse
I'll take
urine,
horse
that's
urine.
easy,
I'll
bro.
take horse urine all day over horse semen.
I'll take horse urine. That's disgusting. I can't believe you guys do that.
Do that. Just try it. You gotta try stuff once.
Not me.
Not ever. Never.
I won't eat brain. I
Never.
won't eat tongue.
Never.
I won't eat that.
Tongue
I won't
is
eat
delicious.
that. I ain't eating fucking
How about
tongue.
the peanut gallery over here, huh?
I know, man.
No,
You never have fried tongue?
Yep.
In
Nope.
Korean barbecue and in tacos, that's like some of the best meat.
No,
Tongue.
disgusting.
Nope.
Hey, have you
Won't
guys?
do it.
I got one for you guys. Like, be all exotic. You ever had Rocky Mountain oysters?
I have
Fuck y'all. Then that's what I
have.
thought. Yeah,
balls. They're goat balls.
And-
or
no,
cow
they're-
balls.
no, they're
Or,
cow
or
balls.
not
They're
cow
bull balls.
Bull balls. But they're also
goat balls.
So,
No,
so you
Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm from the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
They take a fucking fat ass testicle, some nuts from bull. They roll them out, and then they deep fry them.
Oh,
I ate-
we have bull testicle and pho.
No, don't try jumping on this bull
Yeah, you
testicle.
do.
Yeah.
I was eating.
It's
I
one
was,
of our most
there you
popular
go.
dishes.
I'm not trying to look at it
you
like
go.
that. Is that the dick?
Yep, that's the testicle.
No, that's not.
There you go. Those are the testicles. I was fucking eating all these little balls.
Oh,
in
God, I feel
Lebanese
sick.
restaurant. I was eating these little balls.
I bet you
and they were
weren't
so
Playboy.
delicious. They were coated in yogurt and lemon. And I was eating the fuck. I go, what are these? How do they get the meat to be this round? I go, the guy goes, and I'm woofing them down. Just woofy woof them down. The guy goes, those are goat balls. So I was like, I can't do this. It was so fucking
Dude,
good.
you know what? I can't even eat eel anymore at sushi restaurants.
You know what? I'll
I
pass
get
on eel.
sick.
I'll pass on eel too.
When I think about it, it's all squishy.
I'll pass on eel. I don't like it. And I they served me udder meat in Mexico.
Dude, I
Fuck
tell you,
off
I want
with
to
your udder
suck
meat.
on a nutter of a cow.
Yeah, I know you do. They're so soft. I want to squeeze one. I
I just want to squirt
I never
my
milked
friends
a cow.
with it.
I told somebody I milked a cow one time. Somebody goes,
You lied?
Somebody goes, you ever milk a cow? And I didn't even. I just went, yeah. And then I was like, well, I just lied, and I lied because I didn't want to look like a pussy.
Yeah.
And then they're talking. You know, when you pull down, I'm like,
Sure.
yeah. And then I was like, I'm just going to let this lie. So I lied.
I had this weird idea when I was a kid. What I'd do is what I always thought I wanted to do on a farm. I saw a bunch of cows in Colorado, but I'd put Hershey's chocolate at the bottom of that thing and then just go and shake it up and drink the chocolate milk. That's my vision.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a bad thing because
That's not a bad idea,
because
right?
Raw whole warm milk is kind of delicious,
But with the chocolate.
and it's very creamy.
And then while I'm sitting, I sit in front of the cow and just squeeze its nose, going, "Yeah."
I'll get you
that's
raw.
the
I'll get
stuff.
you raw cow's milk,
Yeah.
grass-fed
No,
cow's
but
milk.
whoa, I don't like fucking milk, bro. I told you I have a fetish. I want to squeeze his tits,
And then you wanna
into
drink the
chocolate
milk.
milk, and then drink it in front of him while I squish his nose, going, "Yeah, yeah."
So you want the feeling, you want that
Yeah.
sensation of feeling, that soft feeling on your hands.
their noses are
While you
nice.
get that chocolatey, velvety feeling in your mouth.
Yeah,
That's a good feel.
Yes.
You can do that to my dick if you want. You can go like this to the end of it. Yeah. And then you can drink chocolate milk, and I'll go, ooh.
Yeah, you're
watch.
You're not soft like a
You
cow,
can-
bro.
My dick, when it's soft, is super
no,
soft.
but there's nothing gay about it with the cow. With you, it's all.
It's not gay. Just go like this. Go like this. Take the head of my tongue and go like that, and I'll go like this.
No, you're too skinny, bro. You're too skinny.
Well, you close your eyes and just feel that chocolate milk go down your throat.
No, I need the warm milk, bro. Straight from the cow's udders.
Okay.
I would like to go to a farm.
I had a girlfriend look at me and she goes, I
wanna
want to take, she goes, you know what I want to do to you? And she was not funny at all. And I go, what? She goes, I want to pierce your taint, and I want to put a hook there, and I want to attach it to a leash and walk you around.
Oh my
And
god!
I went, God damn it, you're weird.
Jesus.
I laughed hard at that. And it
That's
hurt when she pierced
disgusting.
me.
That hurt. What else you got, Chin? Or Cat?
I got to piss out of my huge dick.
Oh, well, let's...
First?
You want to pee or you want us to do this
I
one?
want to hear this.
Okay, well, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got in a fight at a show during
In New
the
York.
Fashion
Week. I was... Yep, carry on.
So apparently, Nicki Minaj said that Cardi B was a bad mother and started talking shit about her baby.
And-
Cardi B saw her at the party,
Yep.
try to get in a fight, but Nicki's entourage, her bodyguards,
Security.
basically, yeah.
Someone from that security, her entourage, punched Cardi B, who's a 25-year-old female, and she has this knot on the side of her head. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
This is New York Fashion Week, so you know how high society
That's a
that
huge
is.
knot.
Yeah, I know.
People are speculating right now that it's either Nicki got able to punch her.
No, that's not
because
Nicki.
Nicki walked out and she had her knuckles were scraped, and then but other people are speculating that it's probably from when the bodyguards.
Have
was
you seen the
elbowing
video?
her Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah. I
Nicki.
think it's when the bodyguards.
But this all stems from, too, is Cardi B says Nicki Minaj for the longest would tell other, because Cardi B's way bigger than Nicki right now. She's like the hottest thing in the streets. And so Nicki Minaj would tell other artists, if you work with Cardi B, I'm never going to work with you again. So she was blackballing
Nicki
her in the
Minaj is
business.
kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is actually kind of notorious for this now
Shit,
because she did this to another famous artist named Remy Ma.
Yep.
And after Remy Ma talked about it, a lot of other people came out and started saying that's why they don't like Nicki. And it's specifically female rappers.
And then, so once that gets out, right, people find out you're a complete dick. And I've heard this for the longest. I worked with a company that worked with Nicki, and I said, who's the worst you ever worked with? It said Nicki by far. Like a nightmare to deal with. The worst diva you've ever seen.
Wow.
Well, once that
What
gets
an
out,
asshole.
now she had to cancel her U.S. tour because ticket sales weren't going
That's
good.
what happens, dude. Nobody
That's
wants
what
to be around
happens.
somebody
No,
like
people
that.
go, oh, you're a dick, we're out, man.
That's what happens. If you're an asshole, and they've done actual studies on this. Adam Grant has done, who's a behavioral economics professor at, I think that's what he does at.
Yeah, he studies
Wharton,
assholes, though.
At
Yeah.
Wharton, at the #1 business school.
Sure.
People who treat other people like that in business, even in politics or anywhere, you get away with it for a little while. Pretty soon what happens is people start conspiring against you. When you're an asshole like that, you get found out. and you'll get
Especially
run out of
because
town.
she's an asshole because she's jealous. Because Cardi B's the
Right.
biggest thing, and she's a
Right.
female rapper, and it's terrible, man.
What an
And
asshole.
everyone loves Cardi B. She's so happy-go-lucky, friendly. Like, she's such a, rags to riches story. Nicki Minaj sucks.
A lot of people actually love not Nicki, Cardi even more after this came out
Yeah.
because people are saying at least she's
She's
about
real.
that life. Yeah,
Yeah, she's real.
Because
And
she
that's-
raps about it, but she
that's
actually
what
does
Cardi
it
B
too.
said too. She goes and she did a whole Instagram thing, and she goes, Nicki Minaj talks all this shit, and then when I try to address it, she's just all for show.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Cardi B also just released a lipstick with Tom Ford yesterday, and it sold out
Of course, she's huge.
right
now.
after this happened.
Love it.
Nice.
Good for Cardi B.
Good.
Brian, you got pissed out of your weird spotted dick?
Yep.
All right, go ahead, dude.
You're not going to help me?
Pee out of that 50-year-old. How's that prostate going? Like an old
Psoriasis
peach.
is way better.
Oh, it doesn't look great.
No, it's better.
Oh, it's not bad. What else you got, Chin and Cat?
So, Mac Miller died the other day from an apparent overdose.
Did you hear about this?
I don't know who he is. I heard about it.
He's a rapper. God, he's one of my favorites, too.
Really?
This one
Yeah,
bummed me
popular
out.
rapper.
He's 26. He's always pretty, go lucky. He had a show on MTV. It was like Mac Miller and Friends, or I forget
Yeah,
what it
something
is.
like
The
that.
Mac Life. It was hilarious.
Yeah, and it's really sad because people are speculating that that this could have been prevented because he got in a car accident a month or two ago. He crashed his G-Wagon into a car because paparazzi were following him.
Yeah.
And so him and his friends left the car and left one of their friends behind to take care of business with the cops when they came.
Yeah.
They took off in another car and went back home. And people were speculating that it was probably him depressed over his breakup with Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And now people basically went on Ariana's page and just bombarded her with comments like, "You're the reason why he died.
Jesus
It's your
Christ.
fault."
First of all,
So
he's
she
always
turned
had
off her
problems.
comments.
From what I read,
She
he's
broke
had-
up with him because he had a
Yeah.
drug
Yeah.
problem.
There you go. He's been wrestling with
She was
this
like,
for a
man, I
long
tried
time.
helping him. It was just so bad.
Yeah.
They separated because they broke up with him.
Yeah. As somebody who's had experience.
Separated
dating somebody who's
because
a drug addict.
he's a drug addict,
Yeah,
alcoholic.
You can't help. You get out of there. Unless you're, you can't.
No, you're
date
not going to
somebody who's-
fix
no.
it. It's such a bummer, man. How many young people are dying from fucking drugs?
What kind of
is
drugs?
insane.
Yeah.
It's so many
insane.
these days.
The guy I was telling you about, the caddy, his best friend over New Year's died of a drug overdose.
Dude, this with Mac Miller too. I'll tell you what bums you out is the people are posting videos of him as a kid. God, that makes me sad, man.
That was from one of his music videos.
They show him as a kid rapping and like just all outgoing and like just a good dude.
I heard he was funny. They say he was like a
Yeah,
funny guy.
hilarious. Rob Dyrdek was like, he's the funniest person I know. Wow. It was like
Nothing but good things about him.
no one has a bad thing to say about him.
Yeah.
What a bummer, man. What a bummer.
26.
That's so young. That's so fucking
Just dropped
young.
an album, like killing it, man.
And that's really sad too, because when his album came out, it was the same day Astroworld came out, Travis Scott's
Huge
really
CD.
popular album, and a lot of people were making fun of Mac Miller releasing an album on the same day, saying shit like, "Did y'all hear some?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Why did he release it this day? He knows no one's gonna listen to
Did y'all
it.
hear
He's
something?"
over." And then this happens, and now everybody is saying that they miss him.
It says Mac Miller's home was cleaned before the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's similar in the Demi Lovato case too.
Mac Miller's home scrubbed clean of all drugs prior to the 911 call. So they knew he was dead, and then they just want to clean everything up so it doesn't... Because he's dead, right? So they don't want to make it look worse.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato, too, but at least, I mean, she's alive. But
Thankfully, she's alive.
fuck, man.
That shit gets a grip of you.
According to TMZ, when police arrived, they found only a small trace of white powder based on interviews, witness, other evidence. NVH now believe someone removed other drugs from Miller's home. Yeah, no shit. Wow. Autopsy performed determined Miller's exact cause of death. Meanwhile, Ariana Grande, Jesus Christ, man. That's such a fucking shame.
It's just that picture with no words.
Good picture.
Yeah, those are her feet.
A
down there.
gentle soul, it looks like.
Yeah, that wouldn't bum me out, man. What else you got, Jen?
Jeffrey Owens, he said part of the reason why he was at Trader Joe's in the first place was because the residual checks he would get from Cosby, the Cosby Show, would stop coming in after that scandal broke.
Damn. They stopped
The
playing.
rape scandal stuff.
Oh,
what he
because
says.
it was on all the time. And then once Cosby got busted for all those rape allegations, networks yanked it. Damn, so he had to get a job at Trader Joe's. Nothing wrong with Trader Joe's, but he put, yes, it impacted me financially at the time. The show was pulled. That did make a difference in our income. That was one of our elements that led to my getting a place where I said to myself, I have to do something. I was thinking, what can I do? And that's ended up being Trader Joe's, which is actually a wonderful situation for me in many ways. Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
No.
But now he got a gig, right? He got a job.
lot of offers, and Tyler Perry's offering him a movie role. That's
Good.
what Kat brought up last
Probably a
time.
good actor.
Even Judd Apatow was like, I'll put you in a movie right now.
Yeah.
Got hooked up.
That's great. God
Nicki
bless.
Minaj actually went on her radio show Queen and said that she donated $25,000 to him as well.
That feels more weird, though, right?
Yeah, that was definitely weird.
Well, that's her publicist saying, "Hey, you're not looking so good.
You look like an asshole.
look like
Do
an
something.
asshole, so
but
go ahead.
also, I'm sorry. There's way more people out there struggling financially and in life than this guy. Why are we? Wait, I'm sorry. We're feeling sorry for. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Oh,
We're
no,
feeling sorry for him. Why?
It's because the photo came out, and initially when it came out, a lot of people were online just
Making fun of him.
basically. Yeah, saying that he went from being on the Cosby Show to bagging groceries. But he said that instantly afterwards, there were a lot of people who came out and supported him, saying that he was making an honest living. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, and he got a lot of support.
I'm still having a hard time. Why are people donating money to him? He's not homeless.
Yeah, I agree with you. It doesn't make any sense.
I know people way less fortunate.
It's like anything else. He looked like a dignified guy working. He had a staying shirt. They're like, maybe he's struggling. We'll give money. Yeah, I did give money. I gave $50 to Marianne from Gilligan's Island.
What?
She lost her house. She's 79. She had a knee injury.
Thanks to the
and
$50.
She has no money, and she did. Her friend said. Ran a GoFundMe page. She goes, she has no money and she's 79. She's been an actress for a long time. And I was like, I read the article and I was like, I'm giving her $50. And
$50, Brian?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Well, but I mean, she raised like a lot. See how much she's raised so far. I mean, I didn't want to go overboard.
$50. Well, no, don't do anything.
I was just adding my
$50.
Yeah, I give to other
What a waste
charities.
of time.
I give too much
Even
to other
she was
charities.
probably like, what the fuck?
No, it adds to
What's her name?
No, not Ginger. To Marianne.
Oh, Marianne.
Dawn Wells. Dawn Wells. Yeah, Dawn Wells. I've never done that before, but I just felt so bad. I read it. I was like, I want to give her some money. She lost her
if I would have
house.
found out you
An
gave
old
her
lady should not
$50,
lose-
I would
An
have
old
given
woman
her
should
more.
not loot their house. Whoa! How much did she get?
130,000.
Jesus.
Well, because she need. Oh my God! So she needed 200 grand. She was in major debt.
No, it says her
she-
goal is 180,000.
and she had already left. And she'd already left her. She'd already lost all her house as an old lady. That's
Why did she
fucked
lose
up.
her house?
She didn't have money. She went into debt. She got injured, and she, I mean, look, when you're an actor, and so the SAG pension is nothing. You're not making money. I
Well, at
know
least she
too
gave
many
her
actors who
$50,
have no
B.
money. I know too many old people who have no money, and I can't stand it.
$50.
I know. I was like, what do I give? Do I give 100?
Not 50, yeah.
Well, there's my boy Todd Stashford gave money. Hold on, go down. That's my good friend. Yes, Todd. $20.
$20?
At least it's some
what
money.
What the fuck is happening here?
It adds up. It adds up.
You know when I donated to the Vegas shootings, I donated $3,000.
Good for you. Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
$50?
I don't know,
fees
dude.
and everything?
I didn't know. I was like, it all
You
goes to her.
fucking
I was
cheapskate.
like,
It's almost a slap. If I had a GoFundMe
No, but it
and I saw
adds.
people went $5, I'd respond back, keep your money, man.
But it adds up. I love that my
but
boy
you got
Todd.
money.
Todd, you gave her
$50.
money.
Hey, Todd, $20, do better, man.
But it adds up. It's just a gesture. I'm helping out. I give a lot of money to charity. Believe me.
Yeah, whatever.
A
bro.
lot.
We
So
gave this poor lady
you have to-
$50.
You have to pick and choose.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, she needs $194,000 to
Look
alleviate penalties to the IRS
You guys put your names?
and pay her hospital costs.
Yeah.
I think
I don't think I put my
I
name.
did.
You don't have to.
No, you don't
I
have
don't
to.
like putting my name. I would never. I'd do it anonymously.
Well, you just told us you're doing 50.
Yeah, they said there was a space, so I put my name. I think
You can put anonymous or you put anything. That's hilarious. What else
Terry
you guys
Greer.
got?
Look at this. A lot of actors. It's a lot of actors.
Another sad death?
Yeah,
Burt
sure.
Reynolds, but he's very, very...
The great
he's very,
one.
very-
82.
A great
Dude,
one.
how about I saw a thing where he fucking hated doing the movie Boogie Nights. He regretted doing the movie Boogie Nights. He fought his agents on it.
'Cause he's kind of a
he
conservative
fired his
guy.
agents after that.
Because he's a
He
conservative.
was
guy.
great in
Yeah.
that movie.
Great
he was
actor.
amazing.
Great actor.
Oh, one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
Dude, remember when he smacked the media? Do you remember when he smacked the fucking camera guy interviewing him? This is like 5-10 years ago. He's on a red carpet and this guy was interviewing him, like said the wrong name or moving. He goes, what are you talking about? Bam. And the guy's like,
I saw that.
You never seen Burt Reynolds slap the fuck out of the media?
I think we played
awesome.
it here, too.
Yeah.
Small one.
God, I'd love to see him do this to you, Chin.
What, dude?
I don't know, man. Just love to see Burt Reynolds slap Chin. He gives him a good pop, too. He's like a...
Guys never seen he asked me to tell him about it. He's standing here in the
Yeah, terrible. Anyways, he was like a guy's guy, wasn't he?
Fuck yeah, he was. He got in some trouble too. He in the 70s. He didn't work for
Now,
a
do you
long
think
time.
Burt Reynolds fucked all the women,
all
Hollywood,
the
or...
women. All the women. When he was in the 70s, when it
Bring up a
his
young
career,
Burt
he stopped,
Reynolds,
he
Chin.
stopped working. He played football too. Played a
Yeah,
football injury.
that's why he's in the longest yard, bro.
But he ended up getting in some trouble, I guess.
For what?
Well, he didn't work for a while because he became too difficult. Yeah, I mean he was
Handsome
a stud.
dude.
Keep going though. Bring him down to. He looked like Brando. I mean, look at him. He
Is
looks
that
like
not
Marlon,
Brando
That looks
there?
like Marlon Brando.
Yeah, that's
right there.
Brando there.
No, that's Burt.
Is it really?
Yeah, he looks a lot like Marlon.
Go to the list of the movies he did. What's his biggest movie, you think?
Smokey and the Bandit, Sharky's Machine, amazing movie. These were all.
Was those in black and white? I'm not even trying to be funny.
The Longest Yard was probably his biggest movie. I think he was incredible.
No. Oh, you're talking about the old one, Dukes of Hazzard?
Longest Yard was one of the best movies. Just incredible.
The new one, the old one, not the one with Adam Sandler. The one with Adam Sandler's amazing
No, the old
too.
one when he starred in it, he was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hooper,
Smokey and the Bandit.
Smokey and the Bandit was a series that was as big as it gets.
Oh, what was the football movie he was in?
First and 10.
Roughnecks?
I mean, no, the football movie was Longest Yard.
No, there's another one I thought he was in. Roughnecks, right? He was the coach. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Great movie.
I mean, he was so good.
Cop and a Half.
Sharky's Machine, you got to see. That's an
Keep
incredible
going,
movie.
dude. I'm trying to think why he was so big for me
So many
as a
movies.
kid.
So many movies.
I guess he was in All Dogs Go to Heaven for me. Holy shit, he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was in
What did he die from?
Deliverance. Remember Deliverance?
What?
Attack.
Deliverance, that was it. He was amazing in
Heart
Deliverance.
attack, huh?
Yeah. Deliverance is great. That's a good run, 82. He had a good life.
Yeah, 80, I guess from there it's all downhill, isn't it?
Yeah. A vain man, though. Wore that toupee forever.
So the original and then the remake.
Man, I'm thinking
Semi-tough.
I'm thinking of a movie where the cover is white and green, has a football with a mohawk on it. Type in Roughneck
Well, Semi-tough
movie.
was football.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a Roughneck. And there was a girl, a hot girl. I think it was Kathy Ireland was the kicker in it. Go to images. Nope, that's 2014. Dude, that's not it. Put in Kathy Ireland football. About to get some
She
weird
became
porno.
a clothing mogul. Do you know that, Kathy Ireland?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. What movie is that?
Necessary Roughness.
Yes!
Necessary rough.
Please type that in, Chin. That's my motherfucking movie. Well, it's just the one I'm referring to. I didn't love it as a kid. Do you remember this movie? Yeah, look at the football. Yeah, I used to have that movie as a
Alright,
kid.
man.
Who was all in it, though?
Burt Reynolds is not in that movie, dude.
No, Bert's not in it. Sinbad is, though.
Man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Give it up, bro.
No, I'm not
No,
giving
give it
you
up,
a
bro.
fucking pound for that.
Necessary Roughness,
Why'd you have
dog.
to ruin everything with your necessary roughness?
Yeah. Oh, Kathy Ireland. What? Sinbad?
Shit.
Jason Bateman, a young, and Rob Schneider. Yeah, that's it. My boy from the program who
No.
did all the steroids.
No, I'm not
Evander Holyfield.
Nope.
Dude, classic. Jerry Rice.
A guy who looks like Burt Reynolds. Burst busting truck version.
What else we got? Shout out to Burt Reynolds, one of the greats, man.
Yeah. One of the greats.
Did you guys see Elon Musk on Joe Rogan?
I did.
How great was that?
Dude, how about I was in a taxi in New York, and you know how they have the news on the taxis?
Yeah.
I'm staring at, and I knew Elon Musk was going to be on Rogan, but I was just I didn't see internet or anything. And I'm going, I see Elon Musk smoking, I'm like, that looks like fucking Rogan's studio. I see the ticker at the bottom, I'm like, holy fuck. And it says, Elon Musk visits podcaster, smokes weed. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then it started showing.
Did he get a lot of
Rogan.
heat for that?
He did, but did you see him smoke? It looked like he just literally put it in his mouth and then puffed it out. Like he didn't inhale.
But
It's legal.
His stock went down, and 2 employees quit. Right?
So-
there's big ramifications from it.
Here it is. This is what happened afterwards.
It says Thursday, Musk appeared on the comedian Joe Rogan's podcast for a 2-hour conversation, in which he smoked what Rogan said was marijuana and drank whiskey. No one acknowledges the whiskey. It's hilarious. On Friday, 2 of Tesla's top executives resigned. The U.S. Air Force, which has multiple contracts with Musk, SpaceX, reportedly began looking to Musk's marijuana use because it's prohibited for someone with government security clearance. The Air Force denied there's an investigation, said it needs to determine the facts and appropriate process to handle the situation.
And by the way,
also, all those Air Force guys are Rogan fans.
Yeah, and also the stock is down, not because Elon Musk smokes weed. The stock is down for a lot of other reasons.
Yes.
They
Tesla's share point price on Friday felt almost its lowest point for the year. I'm sure that didn't help, though.
No,
B.
probably not.
There's a number of factors, but that definitely caused some of it. But shareholders have stayed engaged.
A lot of it's just
Tesla's-
that if they don't get that government bailout, that car costs a lot more to make. So I bought that car for probably $30,000 less than what it would cost. But because of government subsidies, I was able to get that car for at least $30,000 less. So the big question is if they don't get that government bailout, now what? You know, can they afford to sell more cars?
Yeah, I think overall though it's hilarious that Elon Musk was on Rogan smoking weed. And everyone
Did you listen to the whole
flipped out.
podcast?
I watched all of it, but
What'd you think of it? I didn't.
Amazing.
I only saw watched. Yeah.
Amazing. I think it might be Rogan's most watched podcast of all time.
By far. I mean, at least from where it was when it started to
Yeah, I
right
think
now,
it's
like
the most watched
the
podcast
fastest,
of all time. Yeah,
the fastest.
It'd be the
for
biggest
sure.
podcast ever done. Yeah.
It was great. The whole thing was great.
Like Tony
talking about
Stark.
AI. It's insane.
Simulation.
Yeah, man.
You freak out.
That AI is scary.
Hell yeah.
That,
he's really worried
AI
about
talk, yeah, it's fucking scary.
The way he says it too, the way he looks around when he's saying it.
You know what's
makes you
interesting?
freak
Is you
out
ask him a
more.
question, he's a very calculated guy, right? You ask a
thinks-
question, he goes,
he pauses.
Ask
Takes
me
a
a
long
question,
time.
B. Ask me a question.
A long time.
Ask me a question.
So are you afraid of AI?
And then he goes, I wouldn't say afraid.
It's even longer pauses.
and then-
I was like,
I know, I was like, damn, he's really well thought out here.
yeah, he thinks before he speaks.
Smart dude.
Unlike me.
What else you got, Chin? I think it's amazing.
Indeed. I liked him a lot, too, after that. So Twitter permanently banned Alex Jones and his InfoWars handle, too.
Alex Jones, by the way, I just want to say
About
this,
time.
is 7 years younger than me. He's got some weathered...
And Apple
he's
took him
in
off,
trouble
too.
because he's got this law firm that's no joke, and they're not going to settle. They're going to sue him and bring it all the way, and he could lose a lot of money.
He's kind of a bad guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Yes, he is, I think. And, yeah.
Damn, Facebook and YouTube kicked Jones' primary accounts off. I mean, that's where you make your money.
He's also very aware that the Sandy Hook thing is real, but he knows that if he goes bad on it,
He'll lose his followers?
His 25%.
Although when
of
he
his
was
rabid
getting
followers
sued,
will
no,
freak
when
out on him.
he got sued, he goes, "I do it for entertainment. You think I really believe it?" Like
Yeah.
he said that on
Yeah.
record.
Well, they
What can you do, Chin? I'm not a fan. What else you got?
I'm not a fan of his.
All right, so this is another bad one, but it's pretty popular right now, this story. This Dallas police officer who, she was going to her apartment after work.
Okay.
And then, so she was off duty, but she still had her uniform on. She was going to her apartment after work around 10-something p.m., and then she didn't know at the time, but she walked into someone else's apartment.
On accident.
On accident, and then killed the guy that was in there.
Because she thought someone's breaking into her home.
Yes.
That's
Jesus
so crazy. That's such a crazy thing.
That's such a bummer.
How did she get into the apartment?
I don't
It's
think
just probably unlocked, maybe.
so. They even showed, like, I saw some video of it. You can't get in. There's like a key, and it has to go green or red. So it might have been open or something.
Maybe it's on open, and she was like, "What the fuck?" and thought it was her house.
Have you guys ever walked into the wrong
I
apartment?
have
Dude,
multiple
that's
times.
such a crazy.
Have you ever walked in the wrong apartment?
This poor woman and that poor guy, both of them.
I mean, okay, this is where it's weird though. Like, how do you get to a point where you're shooting someone?
Well, she's a woman. There's a dude in her house, in her mind.
But when you walk in, don't
he's
you
like,
realize?
"Hey, what are you doing in my apartment?" Unless the guy's running after her and trying to.
But
attack
also,
her.
don't you realize when you walk in that that's not all your shit? Like, I recognize right away, like, I've walked in, when I was in college, walked in the wrong dorm right away, like, oh, fuck. Or I've walked in the women's bathroom on accident. I've done that. I walked in, I'm like,
me too.
wow, this
I feel bad
shit.
for both of them. That is terrible.
But how did she not, like,
Who knows? I don't know.
That's why there's an investigation. But the guy was a churchgoer, beloved by the community.
Fuck.
Happened to be a black guy.
It's a disaster.
fuck?
It's a fucking
just a
disaster.
nightmare. Human flaw.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
nightmare. Not good for anyone.
It's one of those
No one
crazy
wins.
things, right? It's like it's the bride who's getting her picture taken.
And falls off the back of the horse and snaps her fucking neck.
Yeah, or it's the bride who's getting her picture taken in water in the Bahamas.
Like, this is great. Yeah!
And a stingray. That's what they think. Hooked onto her.
You ever heard that story?
Stuck
I remember
its
saying
tail
this.
between her fucking Achilles.
Well, no,
Can't
but
believe
first of all, to give Stingray a little credit, she stepped on his tail.
She stepped on his tail.
And he was like,
And the
"Ah!"
idea was, I think it just caught her in the ankle, and the thing ran away terrified.
Can you imagine
and
that?
sucked
Planning
her
your
out.
life? You're like, babe, after this week, yeah.
I mean, there's weird shit that happens. Your
fucking-
child gets eaten by an alligator. They're terrible
I know.
things that happen.
The
And they're
world's a
bad
fucking-
accidents.
They also found out that this girl shot someone previously, like years ago. But when they looked into the investigation of that, the guy had 2 years in prison afterwards
Yeah.
because the guy tried to steal the taser gun from her or from her
Yeah, you
partner.
shoot a bitch.
Look, this is
You
a
shoot a bitch trying to
terrible
steal a
mistake.
taser. This is just human flaw. They both, she made a mistake.
Unless
What
she
do you
was
do-
like,
what do you
unless
do
she
with
was
this,
like,
though?
you
That's
know
what they're saying.
What do you do with this
Kill
though?
somebody.
What do you put her in prison?
No. You just it was
They have to do the investigation, but she wasn't charged for murder. She was charged for manslaughter.
We have to leave space for human error and crazy shit that happens.
It's a bummer. What else you got, Jen?
It is a bummer. Is there anything else you want to pull up, Kat?
Do you know what happens if you're texting and you kill somebody?
Yeah.
Only if you guys want to talk about that.
You're in deep shit.
thing. Otherwise, no.
Do you want to talk about that? Machine Gun Kelly?
It goes down a deep rabbit hole for Brian. He probably won't know who these guys are.
I know it
Oh,
is.
one more then. How about this? This PhD doctor is getting ripped on Twitter because she put a message out to Qantas Airlines getting upset that they didn't call her doctor. They called her Miss.
God, that bitch has a ego problem.
Hold on. This is what she wrote.
Hey, Qantas, my name is Dr. O'Dwyer.
Do not look at my ticket.
My ticket
Look at
says
my-
Dr.
look at my ticket.
O'Dwyer. Do not look at my ticket. Look at me. Look back at my ticket. Decide it's a typo and call me Miss O'Dwyer. I did not spend 8 years at university to be called Miss. Biatch.
So obviously everyone attacked her after that. And she's like, no, I'm just sticking up for women.
No, you're not. Wow. She probably got bombarded, and I'm assuming she's kind of fucked herself as a doctor.
Well,
She has her own private
that'll
practice.
go away, but still.
So that's what she wrote afterwards, copying so much flack for this tweet. This is not about my ego.
Yeah, it is.
It was about
That's all it is.
highlighting one of 1,000 instances of sexism that women encounter every day. It's not about the title. It's about the fact that this wouldn't have happened if I was a man.
Oh boy.
Well, so if you're a man, I think they call you Dr. O'Dwyer. No, I'm sure they don't give a fuck. You're a doctor.
Yeah.
They're trying to load the plane, you moron.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that
Also,
it?
they're looking at your last name.
They don't
They're not
give a
looking at
fuck.
They're too busy. They're not looking at your.
Yeah, it's a complete ego thing.
She sounds like an a-hole.
Yeah. She has the roundest
And
face I've ever seen.
Sorry that we live in a sexist world. Okay, whatever.
No, whatever.
You did get your doctorate, so how sexist can it be?
Whatever. Don't fly that airline, dumbass.
We'd be the worst. We'd be the worst judges. Like, yeah, get out of here.
If I was customer service, like, what? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Don't fly the airline, stupid ass.
Uh-huh.
You got a round face. Get off my plane. You got a frisbee face. Get off the fuck off my plane. You got a face like a watermelon. Get off
Can't
the
say
plane.
frisbee face. Brendan, she's a doctor.
Hey, listen, Dr. Cantaloupe face. Get off my plane.
Come on, don't say Mel.
Hey, round kid face. Get off my plane.
Round kid face. Now, somebody's face didn't get out of the fourth grade, so fourth grader face.
Hey, kid face. Get off the plane. Dr. Kid face. Get the fuck off my plane.
Dr. Kid face. That's really, I'm appalled.
Is that it? Great, grand, wonderful. Well,
that it?
dude, that's it. We're doing some traveling. Next week, I go hold down the fort because you're gone.
Yeah.
Probably have one Finding the Kid next week. I'll find a co-host. This Thursday, I'm in Vancouver. I think it's sold out. We can check for tickets.
Vancouver.
tfatk.com. And then next week, I'm in Chicago, Schaumburg Improv, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then the week after that, I'm at the Parlor Live in Bellevue, Washington, Seattle. Tickets at tfatk.com. B?
You know what? I'll just be in New York. I'm missing the road.
Are you already?
But, I'm going to be busy. I'm
You were
shooting.
crying
I'm
about
shooting,
it when
I'm
you're
shooting
on
the
the road.
Goldbergs, and then I go right into school. So I'm busy.
You'll
I'm
be
busy
good,
acting.
man. You'll
Busy
be good,
acting.
man.
Could be much worse.
Correct, man. All right. Well, we'll see you guys around town. Thanks for listening. Till next time, this is the Finding the Kid. We're out.